हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Dear devotees, I would like to begin with a question. Who knows who Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to, whose writings Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to relish in the Gambhira at night in the association of Sri Swarup Damodar Goswami and Sri Ramananda Rai? Who were the different Vaishnava Acharyas that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu liked to hear? Yes, Devahuti Mataji.
Uh, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Uh, Sri Chandidas ji, Sri Vidyapati, and Sri Kalidas.
Chandidas Vidyapati.
And Kalidas. And Jaydev Goswami is.
Yes.
Mm,
Shri Jaidev Goswami, Shri
Goswami.
Vidyapati, Shri Chandidas, and let's see if Sudevi Gopi Mataji knows the other two. Very good, Devati Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम। जय श्री
Hare Krishna, Dhandavat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
बिल्वमंगल ठाकुर।
Yes, Srila Bilva Mangal Thakur. And who knows the last one? Our five authors: Shri Chandidas, Vidyapati, Shri Jaidev Goswami, Shri Bilva Mangal Thakur, and the fifth one was Shri Ramananda Rai. The Jagannath Vallabh Natak of Shri Ramananda Rai. So today we will read a bhajan by Shri Vidyapati. Shri Vidyapati Pati and Shri Chandidas, they were predecessors of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They appeared almost a century before Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they were from Mithila. They were from Mithila, the birthplace of Srimati Sita Devi. So let us read one bhajan by Shri Vidyapati today. We have read it before and we'll read it again today. Madhav बहुत मिनति कोरी, माधव बहुत मिनति कोरी तय, by Shri Vidyapati. दे तुलसी तीला देह समर्पिनु, माधव बहुत मिनति कोरिताय, दया जानी ना छड़ी बीमा, गणाइते दोष गुण लेश ना पाओ भी, जब तू करो भी विचार। तुहु जगन्नाथ जगते कहाओसी, जग बाहिर नाही मुई छार। किए मानुष पशु पाखी जे जन्मिए, अथवा कीट पतंगे कर्म विपाके, गतागति पुनः पुनः मति रहु तुआ पर संगे। भणाये विद्यापति अतिशय कातर, तराइते इह भव सिंधु, तुआ पद पल्लव कोरी अवलंबन तिल एक देह दीन बंधु। माधव बहुत मिनति करित है। ओ श्री माधव, I ardently solicit you. I am requesting you. I am praying to you. Dei tulsi tila. I am offering tulsi leaves, tulsi manjaris, sesame seeds, tila, and I submit myself, Atma Samarpan. I submit my entire self to you. Deha Samarpinu. My entire body is for you. Deha Samarpinu. Daya Jani. I know that you are very merciful. Daya Jani. I know you are very merciful. Na Chodabi Maya. And therefore I know that, my dear Shri Madhav, you will not reject me. Gana ite dosh. Guna lesha na paobi. I only have faults. And O Madhav, you will not find even a speck of good qualities in me. When you examine me, jaba tuhu karo bhi vichar, when you consider my appeal, you will see that I don't have any good qualities. I only have dosh, I only have faults. However, tuhu Jagannath, you are known throughout the world as Jagannath, the Lord of the whole universe. Jagate kahausi jaga bahir nahi muhi chhar. And because you are Jagannath, the whole jug belongs to you, whole universe is yours. Therefore, even a char person, even a contemptible person like me is not beyond your consideration. Because I am a jiva in the Jagat and you are Jagannath. Therefore, I come under your purview. And I know you will not reject me. किए मानुष पशु पाखी जे जनमीये अथवा कीट patange. Because of my karma vipake, because of my karma, I may take birth as a human being, manush, or I may take birth because of my karma in my next life as an animal, pashu, or even a bird, pakhi, athava kita, or I may be born as an insect, patange, or as a worm or a bug. Karma vipake. According to my karma, I may take birth in any of these species: human species, animal species, bird species, insect species, worm species. Again and again, reaping the consequences of my own actions. Karma vipake gata gati puna puna. Again and again, this cycle of karma continues. Because of our karma, we get a birth, and then we come back to the human species. Again, we perform karma, and again, we get results of our karma. And the cycle of karma continues. Brahmanda Chakra Brahmata Swakarma Bhi, as Shri Vritrasur Maharaj says in 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. According to our karma, we keep going through the cycle of Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. Mati rahu tuha parasange. But my dear Madhav, my prayer is, whatever species I go to according to my karma, I am not asking you to change my karma. I am not asking you to give me any concession. You can put me in any situation, enjoyable situation, distressful situation, happy situation, sorrowful situation. You can put me through the dualities of life according to my karma, no problem. My only minati, my only prayer, my only request is, Hey Madhav, mati rahu tua parasange. Whatever species I am in, but I want to always think of you. I don't want to forget you. I want to be absorbed in your remembrance. May my consciousness be with you. May I be Krishna conscious. Bharat Maharaj became a deer, but he was Krishna conscious. I just want to be Krishna conscious. Nalakuver, Manigriv became trees, but they were Krishna conscious as trees. I just want to be Krishna conscious. Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavatat Bhakti Rahetuki Toy. Because remembering Krishna, Smaranam, is a limb of Bhakti. Bhakti is Chenava Lakshana. Bharnaye Vidyapati. Bhanaya means I say, I declare. Bhanaya Vidyapati, Shri Vidyapati is saying, Atishay Katar, in acute desperation, in acute desperation. Vidyapati says, prays, Taraite iha bhava sindhu, in traversing this ocean of material existence, samsara sagar, tuva pada pallava, the tender, soft leaves of your lotus feet, kori avalambana, are my only shelter. Your lotus feet are the only shelter, the only boat that will take me across this samsara sagar. Samashritaya pada pallava padam mahat padam punya yasho murare. Same mood as Sri Shukdev Goswami describes in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Tua pada pallava kori avalambana. I am taking shelter of your soft lotus feet. Your soft feet, like the freshly budding, tender leaves. Tila eka deho dina bandhu. You are Dayamay. You are Kripalu. I am only asking a small fragment. Tila eka deho dina bandhu. O dina bandhu, I am dinahin and your friend, Suridam Sarvabhutanam, your bandhu, your friend of the fallen. I am only requesting for a small particle of your grace, of your mercy. Hare Krishna. Such a beautiful prayer. Dei tulasi tila deha samarpinu daya jani na choda bimai madhav bahuta minati koritai गणाइते दोष गुणलेश न पाओ बीजब तुहु करो भी विचार तुहु जगन्नाथ जगते खाओसी जग बाहिर नहीं मुई छार किए मानुष पशु पाखी जे जनमिए अथवा कीट पतंगे करम विपाके गतागति पुनः पुनः मति रहु तू अपर संगे भण ये विद्यापति अतिशय कातर तराइते इह भव सिंधु तू आपद पल्लव कोरि अवलंबन तिलक देहो दीनबंधु. If we are struggling in Krishna consciousness, if we are struggling to perform devotional service, if we feel we are not making enough spiritual advancement, if we feel this material energy in Kali Yuga is distracting, diverting us away from Krishna consciousness, if we are desperate to make advancement in Krishna consciousness, then we should offer this prayer of Acharya Shri Vidyapati Maharaj at the lotus feet of Shri Shri Radha Madhav, Radha Krishna. We should offer this prayer. The prayers of the Acharyas are time tested, they have worked. So we should offer this prayer if we are sincere in making spiritual advancement. Hare Krishna. Now we'll sing another prayer by a devotee who Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to hear in the Gambhira. We sang this yesterday also. Shri Jaydev Goswami's Gita Govind, the first song of Gita Govind. प्रलय पयोधि जले धृतवानसि वेदम् विहितवहित्र चरित्रमखेदम् केशवधृत मीन शरीर जय जगदीश हरे प्रीतिरिह विपुलतरे तिष्ठति तव पृष्ठे धरणि धारण किण चक्र गरिष्ठे केशवधृत कूर्म शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे। वसति दशन शिखरे धरणी तव लग्ना शशिनिकलंक कलेवनिमग्ना केशवधृत शूकर रूप जय जगदीश हरे। तव कर कमल वरे नखमद्भुत श्रृंगम दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गम् केशवधृत नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे। छलयसि विक्रमणे बलिमद्भुत वामन पदनखनीरजनित जन पावन केशवधृत वामन रूप जय जगदीश हरे। क्षत्रिय रुधिरमये जगदपगत पापम् स्नपयसि पयसि शमित भवतापम् केशवधृत भृगुपतिरूप जय जगदीश हरे। वितरसि दिक्षुरणे दिक्पतिकमनीयम् दशमुखमौलिबलिं रमणीयम् केशवधृत रामशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे। वह शिवपुषि विशदे वसनं जलदाभम् हलहति भीतिमिलितयमुनाभम् केशवधृत हलधर रूप जय जगदीश हरे। निन्दसि यज्ञविधेर् अहह श्रुति जातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् केशवधृत बुद्ध शरीर जय जगदीश हरे। म्लेच्छ निवह निधने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुमिव किम् अपि करालम् केशवधृत कल्कि शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे। श्री जयदेव कवेरिदमुदितम् उदारम् शृणु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम् केशवधृत दशविधरूप जय जगदीश हरे। वेदानुद्धरते जगन्ति वहते भूगोलमुद्बिभ्रते दैत्यं दारयते बलिं छलयते क्षत्रक्षयं कुर्वते पौलस्त्यं जयते हलं कलयते कारुण्यमातन्वते म्लेच्छान् मूर्छयते दशाकृतिकृते कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमः। I will say the phrase and you raise your hand and tell me which of the Dashavatars Srila Jayadeva Goswami is referring to. Okay? Bhugolam Udbibrate. Advait Chandra Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Isn't it our dear Varahadev?
Yes, very good. Okay, next one. Kshatra Kshayam Kurvate. Yes, Gita Mishra Mataji.
Parshuram.
Yes, Lord Shri Parshuram Bhagwan. Very nice. Then easy. Balim Chalayate. Yes, Anant Vilas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Is that Vamandev?
Very nice. Yes. बलि महाराज के साथ छल किया. Then दैत्यम दारयते. Yes. सुचारो राधा रानी माता जी.
Prabhuji, it's Narasimha Dev.
Yes, श्री नरसिम्हदेव भगवान की जय.
Jai.
हिरण्यकशिपु दैत्य को मारा. हिरण्यकशिपु was son of Diti. Such perfect use of word. Diti son दैत्य. Okay, next is वेदान उद्धरते. Yes. निधि माता जी. प्रलय के निधि से वेदों को किसने बचाया?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Is it Matsya Avatar?
Yes, very nice. The first incarnation, Vedanuddharate. And then we have Paulastyam Jayate, who defeated the descendant of Pulasya Muni. Okay. Dharam Prabhu and Kavita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Shri Ram Prabhuji.
Yes, Shri Ramchandra Bhagwan ki jai.
Right.
Next is Halam Kalayate. Yes, Ananda Vilas Prabhu.
It's Lord Balaramji.
Yes, he fights with his Haladhar. And then Karunyam Atanvate. Yes, Meenakshi Mohini Mataji.
Prabhuji, Buddhadev. Buddha.
Yes, very nice. He came because all the animals were being killed in useless so-called sacrifices by unqualified brahmanas. Just to eat meat, they were performing animal sacrifices. So having karuna on those animals, he came and preached non-violence. Lord Buddha, Karunyam Atanvate. Mlechan Murchayate. Who is going to come to kill the Mlechas? Okay, Anantavilas Prabhu.
Lord Kalki.
Kalki Avatar. Yes, Lord Shri Kalki Dev. He will come. So, and the last one, Jaganti Vahate. Advait Chandra Prabhu ki jai.
This will be Kurvade, right?
Yes, he lifted the Mandarachal. Very nice, very nice. And then the one who incarnates in these 10 avatars, Dashakriti Krite, is the original personality of Godhead, Krishnastu Bhagavan San. Krishnaya Tubhyam Namaha. All glories to Lord Shri Krishna Chandra. And then also Sabha Avatar Sarashiromani is Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. We are continuing reading chapter 15 of the Madhya Lila of Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj. Pratap Rudrera Ajnaye Padicha Tulasi Jagannather Prasad Vastra Ekalaya Asi. Following the orders of Shri Maharaj Pratap Rudra, the temple superintendent named Tulasi brought one of Lord Jagannath's used cloths. As Mahaprabhu with Swarup Damodar Goswami, Ramananda Rai and others is performing pastimes as of the Gopa pastime, Sakhya Leela, on the day of Janmashtami. बहुमूल्य वस्त्र प्रभु मस्तके बांधिला आचार्यादि प्रभुर गाणेरे पराइला. This valuable cloth, prasadi cloth of Lord Jagannath, was wrapped around the head of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu tied like a cowherd boy, cloth around the head. The other devotees, headed by Sri Advaita Acharya, also had cloths wrapped around their heads. Hari Bol. Sometimes we see our Guru Varga wrapping cloth around the head. Kanai kuthia Jagannath duijan aveshe vilaila ghare chila jata dhan. In ecstasy, Kanai Khutia, who was dressed as Nanda Maharaj, and Jagannath Mahiti, who was dressed as Mother Yashoda, distributed all the riches they had stocked at home. They actually started giving charity as they were enacting the pastimes. देखी महाप्रभु बड़ संतोष पाइला माता पिता ज्ञाने दुहे नमस्कार कैला. Aha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was greatly satisfied to see this. Accepting them as his father and mother, he offered them obeisances. It's a drama they're enacting, but Mahaprabhu is taking it as real. So amazing. Mahaprabhu actually offers them obeisances in the mood of Krishna, considering them to be as his parents, Nanda Baba and Yashoda. हरि बोल. देखी महाप्रभु बड़ा संतोष पाइला माता पिता ज्ञाने दुहे namaskar kaila, considering them to be actual mother and father, offered obeisances. There are so many wonderful examples that are coming to my mind. I remember once there was a Krishna Lila drama being performed in Pandharpur, and Param Pujya Srila Loknath Swami Maharaj was sitting with the devotees and enjoying this drama. And then these were all kids of Srila Loknath Maharaj's disciples who were performing all this drama on the stage. And after performing drama, naturally, they came to offer their respects to the Gurudev, His Holiness Srila Loknath Swami Maharaj. And as one by one they came, when those who had played the role of the children who played the role of Krishna, Srimati Radharani, they came. Srila Loknath Swami Maharaj went down and offered full Dandavat Pranam to those kids because they were dressed as Krishna, Radharani, like that. So it's so wonderful. Also, I'm remembering because we celebrated the appearance day of Shripad Ramanujacharya a few days ago. I was reading. Shripad Ramanujacharya was once in Srirangam going to the temple to take darshan. And outside the temple, some kids were playing. And they took some mud from the Kaveri river, wet mud, and they made a replica of the Ranganath temple. And they were offering obeisances, they were playing games around that little mud replica temple they had made, and they were pretending as if Ranganath Swami lives inside, and they were offering obeisances, and then they got a plate made of mud and put some mud balls in it, pretending that they are laddus, and they were offering it to Lord Jagannath. And just then Shripad Ramanujacharya with his hundreds of disciples is walking to the real Jagannath temple to take darshan. And these kids, they all love Shripad Ramanujacharya. He is the guru of the whole city. And he's actually Jagat Guru. So they go running towards him. The little small kids, they are 4 or 5 years old. And they hold that mud plate with those mud balls on it and offer Shripad Ramanujacharya, Prasad, 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 Ranganath Prasad, Ranganath Prasad. They were playing. And Shripad Ramanujacharya took it so real that he offered obeisances and he actually ate that ball of mud because the kids said this is Prasad. Such bhav. We see it as drama, we see it as kids playing, but the acharyas are so into the Leela, they're so absorbed that they take it as real. Hari Bol. So Mahaprabhu offered obeisances to those who were playing the roles of his parents. परम आवेशे प्रभु आइला निज घर ए मत लीला करे गौरांग सुंदर. In great ecstasy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned to his residence, Gambhira. In this way, our most beloved, our darling Ishtadev, the Lord of our lives, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Gauranga Sundar, known as Gauranga Sundar, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed various pastimes in Nilachal Dham. Parama aveshe Prabhu aila nij ghar, ei mat lila kare Gauranga Sundar. Vijaya Dashami Lanka Vijaye Radine Vanar Sainya Kaila Prabhu Laya Bhakta Gane. This is Mahaprabhu's Leela. On the day of celebrating the conquest of Lanka, known as Shri Ram Vijaya Dashami, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dressed up all his devotees as monkey soldiers. Remember, this is all Chaturmas Leela. The 4 months of Chaturmas that devotees are staying with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri, rainy season. So Chaturmas includes Dashera. So Diwali Dashera comes in Chaturmas, so Kartik month. So on Vijaya Dashmi, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dressed up all the devotees as monkey soldiers. Vanar Sainya, Kaila Prabhu Laya Bhakta Gane. All of them are now dressed as Vanar Sena. Hanuman Aveshe Prabhu Vriksha Shakhalaya Lanka Gade Chadi Phele Gada Bhangiya. Displaying the emotions of Hanuman. Hanuman Aveshe Prabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took up a large tree branch and mounting the walls of the Lanka fort began to dismantle Lanka. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in the mood of Hanuman. Jai Ho. Kahare Ravana Prabhu kahe krodhaveshe Jagan Mata Hare Papi Marimu Savamshe. Hari Bol, so beautiful. In the ecstasy of Hanumanji, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu roared, "Where is that rascal Ravan? Kahare Ravan?" Prabhu kahe krodhavesh. In great anger, Mahaprabhu is saying, "Where is that rascal Ravan? Jagan Mata Hare Papi?" That sinful wretch, he has kidnapped Srimati Sita Devi, who is the universal mother. Jagan Mata Hare Papi, Marimu Savamshe. Today I will kill him, not just him. I will kill his entire dynasty, except Vibhishan. Kahare Ravana Prabhu kahe krodhaveshe Jagan Mata Hare Papi, Marimu Savamshe. He's not even saying Ravan. Kahare Ravana. Kahare Ravana. Prabhu kahe krodha veshe. Jagan Mata Hare Papi Marimu Savamshe. Gosaira Avesha Dekhi Loke Chamatkar. Sarvaloka Jai Jai Bole Bar Bar. How many of you would like to be in Jagannath Puri and see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performing all these wonderful pastimes? As Gopavesh, he's in the mood of Krishna Balaram. Sometimes he's in the mood of Lord Ramachandra. Sometimes he's in the mood of Hanuman, performing all these wonderful, wonderful dramas. This happens every day in Gaur Leela. Different dramas. Mahaprabhu speaks Harikatha. He enacts dramas spontaneously with his devotees. And of course, there is lots of Madhur Harinam Sankirtan. Hari Bol, Shri Gaur Leela ki jai. Gosaira Avesha Dekhi Loke Chamatkar. Sarvaloka Jaya Jaya Bale Bar Bar. Everyone became very much astonished to see the emotional ecstasy of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and everyone began to chant Jai Ho, all glories, again and again. Ei mata rasa yatra aradi pavali Utthana Dwadashi Yatra Dekhila Sakali. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his devotees participated in all the festivals, including Ras Yatra, Ras Leela, Sharad Purnima, first day of Kartik, Deepavali, then finally Utthana Dwadashi, when Kartik officially concludes. All Dekhila Sakali, all these festivals, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu participated along with all his dear devotees. And finally, we have the nectar of Srila Prabhupada's purport. Last so many verses, there are no purports. Purport by our beloved founder Acharya. Nitya Lila Pravishtha Om Vishnupad Ashtottara Shata. His Divine Grace Shri Srimad Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Purport. The Deepavali festival takes place on the Krishna Paksha, the dark moon night in the month of Kartik. Kartik usually comes in October, November. This year it is in October. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Srimati Radharani is the Adhishtatri Devi of the month of Kartik, according to Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami in their Radhikashtakam. The Rasa Yatra or Ras dancing of Krishna, Ras Leela, takes place on the full moon night of the same month, Sharat Purnima. Utthana Dwadashi takes place the day after Ekadashi in the waxing, Shukla Paksha, waxing fortnight of the moon in the same month. All the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu participate in all these festivals. So we should also celebrate Kartik with enthusiasm. Ekadina Mahaprabhu Nityanande Laya Dui Bhai Yukti Kaila Nibritte Basiya. One day the two brothers, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu, consulted with each other while sitting together in a solitary place. Nibritte Basiya. They sat down together in a solitary place and Yukti Kaila, they consulted with each other. Kiba Yukti Kaila Duhe Keha Nahi Jane Phale Anumana Pache Kaila Bhakta Gane. No one could understand what the two brothers discussed between themselves. But later, all the devotees could guess what the subject matter was. Anuman, they guessed. Tabe Mahaprabhu Saba Bhakte Bolaila Gauda Deshe Jaha Sabe Vidaya Karila. Thereafter, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called all the devotees, all the Bengali devotees from Navadvip, and asked them to return to Bengal. Gauda Deshe. In this way, he bade farewell to all of them. Hare Krishna. So we'll let Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bid farewell to his dear devotees. They are not gone. There is impending viraha, impending separation. So we'll stop here, and Krishna willing, we will continue the nectar of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrit tomorrow. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrit ki jai, Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Happy Krishna.
Thank you so much.